Is about the right kind of stuff that we should talk about?
Yeah.
You sure? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, we on. Oh, how's it going there, everybody? My name is Charlie Chimpanzee. Here at TNTK, I'm a secretary. Yes, that's right. A secretary chimpanzee. I get paid in bananas. As bad as they're... Dude, can you not? Later. I work for bananas. As much as that, as a stereotype as that can be for a chimpanzee, I work for bananas.
Remember, the bananas are fake. Steven told me not to tell him.
Ooh, ooh.
No, hey,
You kidding?
what's up? No, what? What? What are you talking about?
You kidding me, man?
Kidding what?
That they're not real.
They're real.
They're not real bananas.
They're real.
Okay then.
Look, a tree.
I'll go to that tree later. So, yeah. This is, what? What discussion part is this?
You're asking me?
Hold on, let me see what he wrote.
This stuff.
Let me see what he wrote. This is, Part.19.1. Yeah, of the serious, Pokemon discussion for Sun and Moon. So, without any further ado, let's get down to this. Let's show them the first Pokemon.
Alright.
Now, that was a little cutie pie. I like her. What's she called? Her name is Ribombee, or he or she, or whatever. She's the bee... Well, I'm going to keep saying she now. It's the bee fly Pokemon. It's about 8 inches. About a pound. Heh, about a pound of cheddar, right?
No.
You don't get it. You're not where I'm from. You don't know.
Where are you from, then?
I'm from the Brooklyn Zoo.
Oh, gosh. Not this again.
We're going to get into that discussion later.
Sure we're
going. It has the ability Shield Dust and Honey Gather. Oh, I read that backwards. Honey Gather and Shield Dust.
That's better. It's the same thing.
Same thing. Potato, tomato, whatever. Ribombee collects flower nectar and pollen to make it into balls known as pollen puffs. These serve as food, and what's more, they also can be used to cause effects like paralysis and dizziness. Some Ribombee may use puffs to strike their opponents during battles. Some of these pollen puffs that Ribombee make also have relaxing effects or can even relieve tiredness. These are distributed around the Alola region at a high-priced supplement. Well, can I get some of those?
No.
I am constantly waking up every night with the SpiderKing always calling me, and I've never gotten a good night of sleep. He always keeps calling me like, hey man, I need you to do this. Hey man, I need you to do that. Man, I could use some of these.
Too.
What?
He tried to harass me one night for no reason at all.
Moving on. Ribombee hate getting rained on. They're covered in fluffy hairs that hold the pollen they've gathered. Are you seriously doing the bunny ears behind me right now? When I am clearly a chimpanzee. Dude. I don't know what that means.
Ooh, rock, paper, day.
I'm not going to get distracted by you. They hate the rain. What? Okay then. That was the SpiderKing's mom. I just got distracted by both her and this dude. Where was I now? Ribombee are busily visiting fields of flowers, or should I say the people in Lola know that if Ribombee is busily visiting their fields, then fair weather will continue. Alright, let's move on to the next Pokemon. Now, she was a little cutie pie who kind of reminded me of, what's that Pokemon called? Curlia? Yeah, she kind of looks like that, don't she?
Yeah, sure, why not?
This Pokemon is called Steenee. The fruit Pokemon, a grass type, stands 2 feet tall, 18 pounds, has the ability Leaf Guard and Oblivious. The calyx on Steenee's head is harder than Bonsweet, so Steenee is no longer worries about being stabbed by other Pokemon. Jeesh, I thought the mob was bad.
Did
Seriously.
they attack you?
I mean, hey, I don't talk about that, man. I gone Kong Chip Nito. Kong Chip Nito.
That means he gets on the blog and cry about it every night.
Oh, you lucky I know the mob. I give him to whack you.
Alright, bring them on.
The chimp mob, that is. Don't tell nobody.
He means his mom.
Okay, then.
And his family.
Okay, you
And
really pushing it
his
now.
hat's not real. But we don't say nothing
This
about
hat
that.
is about as real as your hair.
My hair is not real.
Okay. Now, as Bonsweet, this Pokemon may have preferred to run away, but now Steenee and other Pokemon can play together. Upon evolving, this Pokemon's fragrance becomes even more delectable, but it also gains a tomboy-like personality. Living together with one is quite an ordeal. As it moves around, it spins its calyx, striking nearby objects, but Steenee couldn't care less. Steenee unleashes combo moves using its calyx on its head. It has hard legs, which is weird. I mean, why would you have hard legs?
Because it loves to kick.
To smack its opponents and flinches and lands it, whacking a great kick that usually does the trick. Little rhyme there.
Boo.
Boo you!
Boo.
Boo on you
We
and your
don't have
entire
no
human
fake
race.
hat.
I'm a chimpanzee. We're only 97, 90%, 96% related.
You don't
Boo
even
on you!
know.
I throw my poo on you!
You draw your fake hat on me.
Ooh, you pushing it, buddy. Let's move on to the next Pokemon before I whack you with your own
Okay.
limbs.
Uh-huh, sure you
Oh, dude. That chick, that Pokemon is beautiful. I like to get her number anytime.
will. Oh gosh, wow.
That little beauty was called Tsareena. She's still the fruit Pokemon. Still a grass type, only she stands 3 feet. Hey, we got that in common. 47 pounds. The ability Leaf God and Queenly Majesty. She can Queenly my Majesty. You know what I'm saying, man? You know? Man, you don't get no ape humor. You don't get ape humor. Keep calm, Charlie. Keep calm.
Why your
Do
name
your
is
breathing
Charlie
exercises.
anyway?
Your breathing exercises. Woosa.
He comes from the country.
Woosa.
You don't know what he's saying.
Let me continue. Tsareena has the nature of high-class nobility. Any Pokemon or humans that approaches with evil in its mind will be punished forthwith. It even turns its fearsome gaze and glare upon its own trainer if the two aren't in proper sync, or if its trainer orders it to use a move that will be ineffective. Kind of like this guy's defective.
Your hat.
Ooh, you pushing it, monkey man. You pushing it, ape. Ooh, you
So,
pushing it.
you're saying you're a monkey?
We all are apes, unless you don't believe in that kind of stuff.
No, I just don't believe in your hat.
Well, I don't believe in your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Now, only the strongest of Steenee are able to evolve. When this happens, Steenee evolve with the blessings of other Steenee. It then uses the strength to protect the Bonsweet. Tsareena is a high-kicking virtuoso. It has honed its skills beyond the level it achieved as a Steenee, and attacks with graceful movements. At the same time, its fragrance mesmerizes opponents, dealing a secondary attack. It has the attack Trope Kick, otherwise like a tropical kick and stuff like that. As it moves, as its only move that Tsareena can learn, lowers its opponent's attack by showering it with a blazing hot kick. In a style similar to originating from tropical countries. Up my alley right there. It's said that this Pokemon loses its strength if it's touched by the crown protruding from its top of its noggin. Up there. Some Tsareena have the Queenly Majesty ability. The effect of Queenly Majesty is so intimidating that it prevents opponents from using priority moves. Sucks for them, I guess. Let's show them the next Pokemon, man.
Never.
Ugh, what is that thing? It's ugly. That thing's called the... Oh, wait, I know what that thing... I know what that is. That's a Grimer, right? That's an Alolan Grimer? It's ugly. Sheesh. Jesus. Lord help that thing. It's ugly. Well, it's still the Sludge Pokemon. It's 92 pounds, ability Poison, Touch, and Gluttony, and now it's a new type. A Poison Dark type. How about that? Okay, let me look through. Where is this? Jesus, man, where'd you put this stuff at?
You're the one who wrote it down.
I am not. SpiderKing's the one who wrote it down. What are you talking about?
So why are you blaming me?
This guy over here.
Fake cat.
Okay. When the population in the Alola region increased, dealing with their garbage became a serious problem. As a solution, Grimer were imported from other regions. They feed primarily on garbage. So by their body composition, can't even say the word, changed, as did their form. What appear to be teeth in this Pokemon's mouth are in fact residual toxins from the garbage it eats, which harden and crystallize as a method is unknown, is not discovered yet how they break down the crystals. Direct contact with these presents a danger. A Alolan Grimer is always eating garbage, but its constant hunger will have it also begin to eat other manufactured objects. If it runs out of garbage to feed on, there's more than 100 Alolan Grimer in the Alolan garbage processing plant. All the garbage produced in the Alola region is taken there for the use of their food. Ugh, man, this thing's disgusting. Let's show them the next Pokemon. Now that ugly sucker is an Alolan Muck. Still the Sludge Pokemon, still a Poison Dark type, still the same abilities and stuff. Alolan Muck eat whatever's in reach without pausing. Fat little glutton. Looks like a dang... Looks like freaking Jabba the Hutt.
This why the monkey is you.
Ape.
Ape.
Not monkey.
Monkey.
If it feels a sharp pang of hunger, it runs amok. Ha 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 ha. Very funny. It runs amok because its name's Muck.
Woo! Best joke you ever told.
Yep. Apparently so. It's thought that its voracious appetite stems from its inability to maintain its energy levels without a constant influx of toxins. Gee, she wrote on a note too? What is this? Okay. Toxins that accumulate in a Alolan Muck's body form from a steady diet of various waste products and manufactured materials. This accumulation has brought about a chemical change, producing a new kind of toxin. Alolan Muck has the same poison crystals as Alolan Grimer, but they're not limited to its mouth. They extend from all over its body. Alolan Muck use them to attack like other Pokemon, using their fangs or their claws. And these highly toxic crystals are easily knocked loose, making them extraordinarily dangerous. The Grimer and Muck in the Alola region produce and store their toxins within their bodies, so unlike Grimer and Muck in other regions, you won't detect any unpleasant aromas, if you know what I mean, coming from them when you're near one. Pretty useful, actually. Alright, let's show them the next Pokemon, man. Holy crap, now that's a cool Pokemon. That is a cool Pokemon. That thing is called Silvally. It's the synthetic Pokemon. It's a normal type, stands 7 feet tall, 221 pounds, 6 ounces, has the ability called RKS System. When type null, gains a partner it can trust, it deliberately destroys the restraining device it wears. Once released from that heavy mask, this Pokemon's speed increases substantially. Freed from its restraining effects of its mask, Silvally's senses are heightened and it reverts to a natural temperament. It has a wild nature. Dang. Yeah, there we go. And it will obey its trainer. And to protect that trainer from danger. Kind of like, what's that Pokemon called? Absol? Kind of like that? Yeah?
Yep.
Cool. It will put its own life on the line. Silvally is said to have been created for the purpose to oppose a threat. Maybe that threat's those things called the Ultra Beasts. What do you think, man? Probably?
I think you have a fake hat.
Look, man, you are not gonna sit here and criticize my hat. You are a guest on this show, whether you like it or not.
But you're a guest
Just
too.
sit there and look pretty. No. I work here. I actually work here. You do not.
All lies.
Whatever,
all
man.
lies.
Whatever. By inserting exclusive items into the drive on Silvally's head, its RKS system can be activated, causing Silvally's somatic cells to mutate and glow. The RKS system enables it to change its type, and its cells glow with different colors of light depending on the type Silvally is. Silvally's ability called RKS system, blah 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 blah, no Pokemon has previously had. Yeah, you get the idea. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Alright, what's next? Who's next?
Well, allow me to show you in a song.
I was about to say, you sing a dang song and see what happens.
Well, okay.
We don't need no song.
Bop,
Nope.
bop,
Don't you dare.
bop,
Don't you
bop,
even
bop,
stop.
bop, bop, bop.
Boy, hey, this guy, dude, why did you put me up with this guy? Why'd you even invite him?
I show up every time.
That Pokemon was called Hakamo-o. And, it's a dragon fighting type, and it's called the Scaly Pokemon. Stands 3 feet, 11 inches, 103 pounds. Has the ability bulletproof and soundproof. When Jangmo-o evolves into Hakamo-o, it breaks from its fellows and begins to live on its own. To train itself. Wherever it can, find Pokemon to battle against. It seems to appear Hakamo-o's dances before battle to show its strength, clanging its scales together to make them ring out as it dances to a climax.
Wait a minute, isn't this a new type too?
Yes, it's Dragon type. Dragon type
Why
fighting.
did you say so then?
But it's also kind of a really 1-2 dead knocker, because if you got a fairy type Pokemon, that Pokemon, like Hakamo-o, is gonna die pretty fast.
Because, you know, fairy types aren't that effective against fighting.
No, they are.
Not that effective
Yes,
against
they are.
dragon. It's all lies.
Okay. Hakamo-o bellows a fierce war cry to challenge its opponents. Its scales make a fine armor, so Hakamo-o doesn't worry about self-defense as it makes multitudes of strikes and overwhelms its opponents. But as a result, its scales often become damaged and get torn off. They grow back immediately, so there does not cause Hakamo-o undue concern. In fact, it views the number of lost scales as proof of its ferociously battles it fought in, and brandishes it as a bod arms to boost its victory.
It's all lies.
It's not all lies. It's not all lies.
I'm just playing.
Alright, let's show the last and final Pokemon.
Finally
So I can
here.
get out of here.
Boop, 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 boop.
And lastly, we have the Pokemon, the dragon fighting type Pokemon called Kommo-o or Kommo-o. Still dragon type, of course, dragon fighting. It's 5 foot now, 172 pounds, same ability. It says, at the end of its harsh training, Hakamo-o evolves into this overwhelmingly powerful form. It returns to the land of its birth, where it watches over Jangmo-o from a distance. There is a legend that says Kommo-o is covered in glittering scales in order to drive away a great darkness, covering the world. The reason these Pokemon seek out battle is to gain the power needed to defeat that darkness. When it's detected someone approaching, this Pokemon rings its scales on its tail to announce its presence. It has no desire to battle against weak Pokemon. Kommo-o's greatest move is the uppercut. It swings its arms up from below and punches in great skill and force, sending its foe flying into the sky by raising its arms aloft. It can generate a force powerful enough to change the face of the surrounding landscape. Jesus, this dude's a freaking powerhouse. Send this dude to a freaking gym. He like on steroids. Like, me on steroids. Me on steroids. That's my Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. Hope you like it.
They don't.
Nobody asked you.
Yeah, they did.
Nobody asked you.
He's fake, by the way.
Ooh. You pissing me off, man. You pissing me off. And one day I'm going to get your limbs and slap you.
Stop peeing, then.
I'm going to pee in your mouth.
No.
Don't think I won't?
You won't.
Now, where was I? Clanging scales is a move that only Kommo-o can learn. It scrapes the scales covering its body against one another, attacking with great clamor. With a great clamor. After using the move, its defense is lowered. Good. Now we're done. Alright. So, I am, how does he usually end these things?
Say your last and first name, and then do a tap dance.
Yeah, you funny. You funny. But yeah, I'm, okay. I'm Charlie Chimpanzee, the secretary here at TNTK. You might see more of me, you might not. Either way, bada bing, bada boom. This guy right here is, what's your name again? I didn't get your name.
Demetrious.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, by the way, I'm gonna kill this dude at the end of the video. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.